Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rap elite, back with another video. So, please make sure that you like this video. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification, hit all notifications, so you have my videos in your possession each and every time that I go live or I do upload. And yeah, I didn't lie, but shit, I got something I got to do tonight, so I didn't have time to really do an upload. So I was like, let me just come and chit chat and really keep it to a minimum, because yeah, 9:30 is really like where it's kind of like hitting for. That's kind of like the mark for me. So let's just continue to do what we do. So I hope all of y'all had a good day. It's Monday. You already know how Monday is. That shit drag, but I felt good. See, you know what? That's why I go shopping over the weekends, because when I go back to work on Monday, if I have something new on, I feel good. Like, when you do your laundry and you got that shit that you've been wanting to wear, you're like, yeah, I need to wash that though. But you know what? It's like with the way that prices, and shit is just spiking. It's like you get really mad because a nigga like me, like, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't care if I go like this. I got some really nice shirts over the summertime from like Walmart, from motherfucking, like, because Walmart got some different brands. I don't give a fuck if you think that, and I still got other shit too. But what I'm saying is when you get these clothes and you wash them like that one time, it just don't look the same. And I just got a problem with that. So I'm like, is it really worth it to dry clean your clothes? Like, I know some people say, but see, Texas is too hot for you to be getting 2 wears out of your shirts. It's too hot. It's too hot. So, first I had to switch the title up because I wanted to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B sharing ghostwriters, but then I forgot that I had the Ice Spice on the damn shit with Cardi B. So, I wanted to talk about that. And, is Cardi B using Ice Spice? I don't know. I wouldn't say she can't benefit off of her right now, but we'll talk about that. Let's see. Walmart has some clothes that do look good. They do. I'm telling you, I go there and I be getting, listen, I got a little, I ain't know what, let me not say that. And then, but you know how it is when you go to Walmart, you find ways to work it. Yeah. So yeah, and also make sure that you check out my Super Freaky Girl remix as well. You know what I'm saying? I put that out like last week. So make sure you check that out. That was really fun. I promise you, I wrote that shit within less than 30 minutes. Like, and I said, you know what? On this one, we keeping this shit short. We're gonna keep it short. And yeah. And I submitted that shit for that Rolling Loud free tickets, even though I know I'm not going, and I'm going to give that shit away to somebody who wants to go, So it's going to have to be somebody who's in New York who wants to get tickets. So, and you want to be in general admission, but hell yeah, I submitted my shit. Anybody want their shit to be heard? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All thanks, LaRon. I'm Ahmad. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think I made you Ahmad from the comments or something like that. It was a few days ago, I think. So yeah, so shout out to everybody who's here. Please make sure that you thumbs up the video, hit the bell notification, all of that shit. I'm about to play my new song, Best Me. Make sure that you check that shit out on all platforms. Best Me, type it in, LaRon, Best Me, add it to your fucking playlist, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Wait, let's drop this.
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
Exit 6 LaRon Best Me. Yeah, let's go. I'ma be the best me, it's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses, they just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with ball tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement, I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You pray the way them curses, all them days you you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it, I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last, I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. A prize possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your surface. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal, what the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything, I put that on everything. You deserve the better things, I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you.
Yo, we send our love to you. We said we send our love to you. You know what? Let me tell you something, right? Let me just give you some gems also. I'm pretty sure you could kind of tell this when you listen to your favorite artist, but songwriting is very technical because not only do you have to say stuff that's meaningful to yourself, but you have to be able to say stuff that other people will like too. I would be a liar if I said that before I put that song out that I knew that it would touch people emotionally because it made me feel that way. So that's why, I held on to the shit for so long. So, you got to kind of be like, I ain't even saying this, it's not like something that's not attainable for any artist, but you got to be in tune and you got to kind of know like, what are they going to want to hear? It's like a lot of the shit that I say, I know that I think is funny to myself, even like the super freaky girl shit. When I talked about having the paperwork and shit like that, people could relate to that, especially if you have a life, and you out here and you being careful and you trying to make sure you cross the T's and dot the I's. So you got to say what you have to say what they can relate to, or you got to be able to, say shit that people like. So it's not hard, but it is. Hold on, shit. It ain't hard, but it's just you got to kind of be laser focused, and depending on how much time you got to move quick. So, what's up, Honey Coco? What's up, Pretty Savage? The Curvy Tender. Wagwan, I know you about to done up sunken eye dot together. Listen, I don't know why people, what's so crazy? Let me say this. I be thinking that sometimes people get it confused because this is not really, would you consider, I don't think that I drag people. I just feel like the way that I talk about shit, they don't like it because a lot of people come from households where they just like, they probably wasn't able to speak and, talk on some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, maybe that's the way that you were reared in the home. But nah, we spoke out. And I'd even be telling my mother that you came from the days where people, people swept shit under the rug and they, nah, I ain't come from them times. We getting it out in the open. out in the open. I told y'all about my situation when I was in 6th grade and that predator, a black man, approached me at my damn steps and started talking about some shit about a blowjob. Nigga, my heart started racing. This old ass dusty bastard. Nigga, I ran up the stairs and got my aunt. This nigga tried to switch it up like, oh, it was this, something about a house down the street. Some shit he said, but yeah. Guess who family appeared at that house later when that nigga finally did go back to that house? I don't know if he just got out of prison or some shit, but I was not your prey, homie. I wasn't your prey. I wasn't your prey. And that's why I'm telling you, it's a backbone. Like, I ain't trying to say that you weaker than or anything like that. It's a backbone to people who grow up with siblings, because you have to have that type of like, what, nigga? Get your ass out of here. I got a living father in my life. Why you even coming up to me, speaking to me? Like, nah. Hell no. We was in the 90s too, with all that child abduction and kidnapping shit. My heart was racing. I'm like, why is this? Because typically you see somebody who walks past your house all the time, they just keep walking. This nigga started walking up the walkway. My heart started pounding. This nigga said, do you know anything about a blowjob? I said, what? I said, hold up. I got to get something out of the oven. I ran up them stairs and got my aunt. Yeah, we had that shit litty on that street at that night. He thought he was just going to get away with that. You're not just going to get away with that. Yeah, we definitely made a statement and filed a report. So yeah, you're not gonna play with me like that. Oh man, yep, my mom too. You tell it like it is. Yeah, I don't be trying to drag people. They just don't like that I say Cardi is not talented, and I don't know why the fuck Beyonce wrote that in that card, lying to that girl. She's not talented, in my opinion. She's not, and I feel like she's just existing. Let's be honest. I think that Cardi and Ice Spice link up is kind of like, and you know what? I don't want to, should we just go into it? We might as well just go into it, because this ain't going to be a long video. So let me just shoot my shit right here and just get it. This is my opinion. Remember this. But I do believe, based off of my public opinion of Cardi B, I'm not saying that Cardi never acknowledged any other girls and did XYZ with them or whatever, but I don't know. I just feel like even though Cardi do that shit, like even when she was like, let some of the dark skinned women in, it's like, you don't really got to talk like that if you really about it. And I feel like only a person who does that does it for show. I kind of think the people who are in tune kind of see where I'm going with this Ice Spice thing. Why do you think Cardi B likes Ice Spice? I'm going to see if y'all say it in the comments first. Why do you think Cardi B likes Ice Spice? Do you think it's something about her phenotype? Do you think it's something about her nationality? You tell me in the comments. What do you think? And I'll wait. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Spanish from the Bronx. No, okay. Yeah. So do you think that's why the cosign is much harder? Do you think that she noticed her coming up the charts and she's maybe looking for a possibility of a remix? Or do you think she's showing her genuine love from the Bronx, just happy to see somebody come up, and she feels like maybe she's the queen of the Bronx because she's, selling records, or at least that's what they want you to believe. Do you think that's what it is? Like, she's just trying to be like, hey, you did it, I did it, I'm here on some positive shit. Or do you feel like it's like, I want to clinch onto you before anybody else has a chance? Like, I seen you say that you love Nicki. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice, Cardi B has a strategy. When Cardi B, I'm telling you, if like, you know what? People won't pay attention. A lot of people won't pay attention to this, but the people who are really in tune, they know. Hold on. See, this is what you got to do, right? To make your shit last. Hold on. What you got to do to make your shit last. You know that Chick-fil-A lemonade is already too sweet. So what I do is I get my water and I freeze it. I don't freeze it, but I make sure it's ice cold, and I put the drink in it as ice cold too. So then as I drink it down, I just keep adding more water to it. Ice cold water though, my nigga, not no room temperature shit. I'm putting ice cold water into these chips. So, this shit might taste a little diluted, but it's still going to be mad sweet. That Chick-fil-A shit be too sweet. It'd be too sweet. So watch how it tastes now. It's still going to taste sweet. I'm telling you. Yep. Sweet enough. So yeah, that served its purpose. And then when I finish that, I'm gonna wash the sins away with the rest of the bottle of water. Just flush it all out. You know what I'm saying? Just flush it all out. So listen, do you think it's any reason why Cardi is standing behind Ice, baby? Do you think it's something she sees in her? Is it that she partly Latina and maybe her appearance is I mean, what do you think it is? Like, I know sometimes people be like, oh, you just being, I always think about this because I grew up hearing this word about somebody being simple-minded. Sometimes you can be very simple about something, and you might think that somebody just being an asshole, they're not trying to go that deep. But I think certain things are just what they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said that shit when I was just like, first and foremost, I say this. Cardi, the way she looked before she did, whatever she done to herself and invested in herself or whatever, right? Whatever she did to her look. I didn't feel like she was an ugly girl. I felt like she looked hard. I felt like you could tell she'd been through some shit or whatever the case may be. And she cleaned it up. All I'm trying to say is I feel like with Cardi, hold on, let's even bring this up on Twitter real quick. I feel like with Cardi, it might be, you might think it's surface level, but I think it'd be blatant. Like, my personal opinion is I felt like she fixed herself up because she had to compete with the women that her man was constantly, going after or whatever the case may be. Whoever he went after, it was like he was going after some badass chicks. You know what I'm saying? And shit, Ice Spice was in the damn club throwing that ass in front of Cardi. I'm like, Offset trying to look like he looking off. That nigga know he wanted to watch that shit. He know it. He know he wanted to watch that shit. Her shit is nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got a cute little song. So, let Shorty have a little moment. LeBron, you lying, Cardi B was hit. God forgive me. You said it. Listen, just like I remember I used to be listening to Wendy Williams back in the days, and she would just be saying, what did she say to this one caller? This one caller they called in and it was talking shit about somebody. And she was like, I can't. Like, she cut them off, but she was like, but you can. You said it, not me. I just read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's your feelings. I don't feel like Cardi B was ugly, to be honest with you. I felt like she had her moments. I felt like she just looked a little hard. And all she did was maybe she did some, because I know it's popular. Like I said, there's people on YouTube that I follow. They get facial contouring. They feel like their face, like this one YouTube girl that I follow, she said she felt like her face was masculine. So she said she got contouring to her face. She wanted it to be a certain way. So I guess, people are going to get what they want to get, but I think it's a reason behind all of it, though. She wanted to be softer. When you wake up in the morning, you want that soft look, that look of, that face, that fresh scrub look. So, Cardi, she lives, I mean, before her come up, her big come up shit, she been through some shit. So I felt like she just looked like that. So now she looked like she's worth more money. Her face do. Say her face don't look like she worth more money. She looks more marketable. Now, even though her face be, we be thinking that she looks different, I feel like she looks more marketable. And if you would be a liar to say that she don't. She does look more marketable. I feel like Nicki's lyrics are a thorn to Cardi's side, because she was just like, remember she was on live the other day and she was just like, y'all want me to be ugly so bad. I was like, damn, that shit really hurt Shorty. You could tell, because why you even saying that? Because I ain't even, everybody's ugly to somebody. I am not going to be talking about this shit for months later, talking about y'all want me to be ugly so bad. Hold on. All right, so let's bring this up real quick. If you just now getting here, please make sure that you thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, all of that shit. So let's see. Cardi B and Ice Spice. So this is on the thumbnail. So that's them in the club. I like Ice Spice hair. Yeah. So let's keep going. I would never. Yeah, we can't. So this is them in the. So you see Offset, he up there. He looking all around. Shorty, I guess she was dancing in front of Cardi, but yeah. You seen her video, right? She's thick. So did I wanna hold on a second? She had a nice little shape. So I know he was like, damn, like that's from the video. She's cute. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask you. Oh shit, hold on. So I wanted to ask y'all, so do you think it's just the fact that she's from the Bronx? Do you think it's the fact that because I had to actually research it. Ice Spice looks like Slow Chucky from Rugrats. Yeah, I think so too. She's pretty. Who, the Annie chick? I like her little fro. At first, now that I see it from right here, I was wondering if she was wearing like a wig or something like that. Yeah, but I like that. She looks. I like her look. Ice Spice got a dry Latino fro. I think it looked good. But my question was, do you think it's a reason why Cardi is supporting her? Do you feel like Cardi is supporting her to gain something? Does she want to be on the remix? Is Cardi supporting her because you feel like she is Latina? I mean, she's black and Spanish, right? But I personally felt like I kind of lean more towards that, because the only reason why I lean more towards that is because I've never seen Cardi B disrespect. Have you ever seen her? Like, be honest, because I could be way off. Call me out if I'm way off. I've never seen Cardi disrespect a Latina woman online. I only remember like black dark-skinned women, in my opinion, in my sight of things. I've never seen her quote or say anything nasty to. And you got to be honest, like, it's like that shit go across the board, just like it's Nicki haters in all shapes and sizes, races across the board. So there's always somebody who's opposing. So you mean to tell me, I'm just saying, that's just my observation. That's just what I've surveyed. So I mean, at the end of the day, Cardi can support who she wants to, but I mean, I do think that it is a reason behind it. My own personal opinion, I do. Let's see. She does have black in her, I believe. Drake unfollowed her. Why? What, from linking up with Cardi? You think it was that? You think it was that reason? Mm-hmm. It seems like Cardi is attaching. And you know what's so crazy? What you don't realize is this too. So you got to get into the mind frame of a rapper, right? And you could think this might be way off. I don't sleep on nothing. I don't give a fuck what you saying. Cardi and her sister and them, they might trying to be up in that shit, singing to them lyrics. A nigga like me ain't slow. Cardi, in my opinion, is a succubus. And I'm saying that in the way that I want you to understand what I'm saying. I feel like she's going to latch on and she will suck it. This girl right here, I feel like even if, say Cardi did the song with her or whatever, I feel like if she fucked with her like that, she might even let her do some songwriting and just to kind of like keep her lit while she stays small. I know that might seem way off, but I think she would do it. I've been thinking that about Cardi. I was like, I wonder if any of these local Bronx chicks be writing Cardi's rhymes. Like, I know she said she had some technical difficulties with the album, and that's what was the reason with the delay and all of that. Is she getting rid of Partisan? Did she finally wake up and smell the coffee and just like, you know what? He fucks with Megan. Why am I getting my shit written from him? You know, they released that old song. You know, I ain't believe everything that Tasha K said, but she was saying some shit when she was just like, she released, you know, Tasha K, when she was saying like, Cardi released this old ass song and this and that. I don't know if any of that other shit was valid about her selling or published it. At the end of the day, that don't got nothing to do with me. That ain't my money. But what I'm saying is, from the art aspect, it's like, did she finally wake up and the technical difficulty was that? And it was just like, well, we got this record. Do we want to put this record out? You know what I'm saying? But my own personal opinion, and I said this shit when I did my video, and then I heard other people say this too, so it wasn't just that I heard Tasha K say it, but it was just like, if you a rapper, my nigga, on some real shit, you ain't just happy to just get a verse from somebody. You know when somebody went whack. You know when they shit was not hard. You know it. You know when they didn't deliver. So for you not make Kanye West, I mean, she don't have no type of like I don't feel like she felt like she had any type of voice or whatever in the matter, because that nigga gave you a dud. Honestly, he gave you a dud. And it was a conversation going on online. You know what sparked it all? It was a tweet yesterday by Young Devin, just to kind of go into this for a second, where hold on. It was a tweet from Young Devin, and she was saying something about, like, it's a thing going on with, like, people trying to, like, cause issues with, like, the new girls or whatever the case may be. And, a lot of people had a lot of different opinions. And that was actually the tweet that it was a tweet within that tweet that BET liked, or some shit like that. Right. But the whole thing was about it is that there's a lot of female rappers. Listen, I don't know Ice Spice I don't know her whole discography. I went to her Spotify today, right? And I seen, that she had a few songs that was out. This was obviously her most popular song, the Munch song. And I think it's a cute little one. It's a 1 minute and 40-second song, right? I think shit. Like, if you could get on Billboard for how long is that song? Let me make sure I ain't talking out of my ass. Let me go on. Hold on. Give me a second. Yo. All right, let me go on here real quick. Yeah, I was just on her shit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's see. Let me scroll down. I ain't know Drake unfollowed her though. What would the reason be? Another viral rapper. Who up next? So listen. So yeah. So that's her biggest song. This is my opinion. I feel like when you do see a lot of artists on the come up, and you see, like, them getting it or whatever the case may be, you always want more for them. You always want more for the underdog, right? But then when you see these artists that come from out of nowhere and they just boom, you know what I'm saying? People have to realize it's always going to be a conversation on who people feel like deserves more or whatever. It's just like, I was kind of saying, like, Doechii had posted a tweet saying she's going on the Breakfast Club. I'm like, shit, are they going to play your music? Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand all this touring and shit, but it's just like, why she ain't getting no radio play? And you know what? I feel like I'm about to stop talking about that shit, because shit, if she ain't worried about it, I ain't worried about it. Maybe she's good. Maybe she don't need the radio. But I feel like when you see somebody like this debuting, is Ice Spice debuting merely off of streams? Like, is it all streams, or is it radio too? You know what? Let me go to Corb.net right now. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Hold up. Let's actually check that together. So let's see if Ice Spice is getting any radio play. I promise you, if she's getting radio play and Doechii's not, oh, this is an issue. Yeah, it's going to be a big issue to me. So if she ain't debuting off of just streams, that means she getting radio. So let's see. All right, Control F. See if Doechii has finally made it. Nope, she ain't make it yet. Doechii, no. Ice. Oh, no radio. She ain't in the top. She's not in the radio either. Let me see. Let me check this on the side. Give me a second. I want to go to. Let's see. Let me see Munch. How many video views do Munch got? Okay, 7 million on the World Star. That's not even her official channel, but that's still a good look, though. That's still a good look. Okay, so she got 6 million radio. Listen, so Doechii is not light skinned enough. The black community helps colorism as well by saying white people are black like white skin Latina. So that's what they rather sign. Who got 7 million in radio? I don't see she got 7. And you know what's so crazy? I feel like that's still dope for her to be able to debut on the Billboard charts because that's a very new that's a New York record. So I think that's probably why it's not on overall radio because I can definitely see that being a regional song. Even though it could go viral and then people from different places, people love drill everywhere. It might not be the biggest thing in the South, but I'm pretty sure there's people down here who like drill. So who y'all talking about got 7 million radio? Why isn't Persuasive on the radio? I don't know. Do we attribute these things to the team or is it just radio not jacking it? That's the only thing that I can. All right, let's look up the City Girls. Let's see if City Girls is on here because City Girls, Good Love, they got 20 million in radio. Shit, at least they on Shazam. Number 34. Cardi B, she's starting to fall off. She lost 1 million in radio. She should have been losing millions. And I ain't even trying to be funny, but Cardi, you know this, right? Cardi, if you waking up and you saying that you growing up and you being an adult and you apologize for things, understand, I want you to follow me on this. If any of her fans is watching this right now, this girl, her peak was number 28 on radio, on overall radio, right? This song was not in the top charts at all. It wasn't in Apple. It wasn't in Spotify. It wasn't in Shazam. It wasn't across the board. So when we sit up here and we have conversations about female rappers who deserve more, and you feel like your fave deserves this and all of whatever, it's artists out here who got hot songs and they can't even get 23. And that wasn't even her peak. She had like 30 million in radio for a song that was not being streamed on Apple Music by the masses on iTunes or Spotify or Shazam. Shazam shows the interest, and we see, like I told you, just doing a little small case study, most of the songs on here are being Shazam because they have that much radio. We're in the 20 millions of radio. If nobody is not listening to your song, I feel like something's wrong. Jackson Dean, maybe he not being highly. I feel like this person just released the album. Is if that's one of those country guys, but that might just be a song that I don't know. Who knows? But shit, he could possibly be getting payola too. You never know. I'm not just saying that it just exists with Cardi B, but to me, what I'm trying to say, the overall, put yourself in these shoes, right? Say you was an artist, you came out, you had a music video doing decent numbers. You're doing decent numbers on your video. People are streaming your song. You on the Shazam charts. You have all of the indicators to be a successful artist, but you're not getting no love. But you see Cardi B, who by the apparent, you see it through your own eyes. There's nothing there. And she still had 30 million in radio. That's not fair. And that's why I'm saying I will forever be mad because I'll say it over the fucking mountain. Shout out to everybody who loves Super Freaky Girl. I think it's a dope, fun record. It's clean, pop, whatever the case may be. But there's so many other songs that deserve that same treatment. I'm sorry. I hate to just fuck the moment up and make you feel like it's ungrateful. But there's other songs that deserve that too. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Yeah. Because shout out to Super Freaky Girl. You know what's so crazy? I love the fact that it's not only being supported and people are streaming and all of that. I don't gotta feel like a slave. And I'm like, damn, the song is still doing good, but I still like we should still go hard. Like, because I feel like we still are going hard, but we should still be like just, you know what I'm saying? Like the same, like the first week when it came out. Because shit, but I felt like even after a month, we still doing really good on that song. So shout out to the people. I know that I stream that song every day, whether it's the remixes or whatever. I'm still supporting Super Freaky Girl. I'm doing my part. And then with this new song that Nicki got with Bleu, yo, I love this song. When I tell you it has the perfect feel, follow me if you understand what I'm saying. Like we going into the fall and winter, and this song has the perfect feel to it. I just feel like it's going to be perfect for that kind of like cool, cold weather. And yeah, I just love the vibe of the song. The second verse is my favorite, of course. Even though the intro was good, but my favorite part of the song, of course, It's crazy because I like Nicki's part, of course, but I feel like Blue did his thing too. Like I genuinely enjoy that song. Like I play it like every day. I play that song. Yo, I wish what how can you count like how many times you play the song? I know since that song has came out on Friday, I had to at least play that song at least over 20 times. Over had to. It's that good, I feel like. And you know what's so crazy? Don't be jaded if you don't see a song like, because this is also my thing too. I feel like Young Blue, he got his own fan base and shit like that. They're gonna work hard to get the song or whatever, or they should be working hard. Like shit, we doing good right now. Like Super Freaky Girl is out, it's doing its numbers, it's up there, it's top 10 for over a month. So it's like we doing our thing. So it's like, of course, we want Young Blue, Blue song to do well too, but let his fans fight a little bit too. Let his fans fight, let them stream because we doing our thing too. You know, we throwing it in our playlist, but like, I'm not feeling like a slave. Like, nah, I'm not doing that because it takes nah. But you know what's so crazy? Let me say an alternative. I feel like the song has an R&B feel to it, so it's not gonna be as popular as a Super Freaky Girl or like shit, even a Chun Li or whatever. It has an R&B feel to it. And you know how it is with songs like that. I feel like the song is still really good though, and it deserves it. But I'm not gonna make myself feel like no damn slave. I mean, you could do that if you want to. Listen, I've streamed that song even today. I probably played that song 5 times. So it's like, yeah, I purchased it on I purchase I think it's a clean and a dirty version, right? I got to make sure I purchase both. But yeah, I genuinely enjoy that song with Blue and Nicki Minaj. It's a dope fire ass fucking song. I feel like it's the dope fucking the vibe of it just goes right into the winter, the fall and winter. The craziest thing about Texas is, right, you know, it's hot as hell down here, right? Especially during like right now, it's hot. But I think it's just ingrained in me from being from New York that like I still have that vibe of like the fall coming. And when people down here, like I don't know, I felt like last year people seen it a lot in the summertime. I didn't do this, but I do kind of struggle when it be like November, when it kind of hit like November, December. I always want like a hoodie or a jacket. I like to have a jacket or something. And some people think it's too hot for that, but not me. I feel like just in my mind, like I'm like, all right, it's November, it's December. You need a jacket, you need something, like you know what I'm saying? So shit, one year I was here in Texas and Christmas, it was like 85 degrees. That shit was crazy. That was the year the Space Jams came out. That was crazy. It was like 80 degrees on Christmas. Yeah. It was definitely nice. So let's see. Mm, oh man. So listen. All right. So it's cuffing season. Cuffing season. I love the song. It's for the fall. So anyway, shout out to Cardi if you know if she wants to co-sign Ice Spice. Do your thing, of course. Like so. You know that this is called commentary, right? So if I throw in the title, is Cardi using Ice Spice or whatever? I'm not saying that she is. My question was, why do you think Cardi B is attracted to her? Why do you think it appears that she's helped her more than any of the girls? I'm not saying that she never gave City Girls a shout out or whatever the case may be, but she seems all in on this one to me, and she can be all in on what she wants. But what you got to realize is that if you're a content creator, you know that you create conversation about different things when it comes to that. So come on, how you gonna? I'm not accusing them. I'm questioning. That B is desperate to stay relevant. I think Cardi feels like she's some sort of veteran in that sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't gotta attack her for having her opinion. She feel like, I mean, Cardi could do what she want to, but I mean, don't you see how it goes on YouTube when it comes to commentary and female rap commentary? You see people who talk about shit and all. Come on. And I know you've seen this, so stop trying to. I hate when my whole thing is the control that comes with it, where people make comments like. And to me, I don't really care what you're saying, but it's the reason why you say it. It's like, come on, this is just. I'm not even going hard. I don't have a right to say that I don't have a right to say or think that I feel like Cardi B is helping her because she's Latina. I have the right to say that. Just because you wouldn't say that out your mouth because just hush your mouth. No, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up saying crazy shit and dealing with the repercussions later. Real talk. Real talk. You crazy as hell. Real talk. And that's how you learn. Like, won't do that again. Real talk. And you know that you probably grew up like that too. You said some shit and shit happened. And you was like, okay, can't do that again. So it is what it is. I think she's trying to ride Ice Spice wave. See, Aisha, she said that. That's her opinion. And I know I'm not the only person on YouTube that said that. And I just, you know that a lot of people think the same way. Just like, oh, let me say this, right? Because I've seen different people say this too. So it's just like this, right? As an artist, you benefit, right? So essentially, when Nicki posted Armand and Cardi posted him in the same week, he ate because that's, he ate because to him, that's promotion, right? But I don't think he cares about the fact that I know that he notices it because he's smart, but he knows that Cardi posted him after Nicki did, because at the end of the day, whether she feels as though that he said negative things about her, she still was woman enough and a bad bitch enough to still post him. And then when she posted him, then soon thereafter, and I felt like Cardi should have been did that. You know what I'm saying? That's my own personal opinion. So if the people, maybe you're a person, you'd be like, well, I don't see it like that. Maybe you could be like one of those black women who always attack Nicki and be like, well, why is she running her mouth? But you don't see the subliminal things that Cardi does on Twitter, and you don't see her quoting Nicki fans all the time and doing shady shit like that. And you attack this woman because you feel like she's so successful and she shouldn't say anything because all of the money that she has. That's what you really feel. You feel like she shouldn't say anything. You think that this bitter black bee who's been here all of this time winning and delivering verses that you probably be spitting on your car on the way to work, mad that she's still here surfacing, like this bitch again, number one after 15 years. Why didn't Cardi take her out? I'm tired of this bitch. It ain't gonna happen. Listen, you know that in December, Nicki will be 40 in December, right? I told y'all, Jay-Z delivered one of the best verses this year, and he's 52. Y'all niggas better stop bothering that girl. She could easily give you motherfuckers another 20 years, and I'm being honest with you. Her skill is that enough. If Nicki is that sharp in her mind right now, and you see where Jay-Z is, don't fuck with her, because she could really just stay if she wanted to. And I feel like she is. She's not going to leave her fans. She's not going to, because she's that good. She's that good. A skill like that don't leave. It don't leave. It ain't going nowhere. It's not. So we're going to see who's going to come. We're going to see who's going to go. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Ice Spices and the damn Glorrillas who's on the Hot 100. Because what Glorilla's on the Hot 100, right? Let's go to the Billboard right now, because I think they're on the Hot 100. Let me stop sharing this. So... yeah, that's why they be mad. It's like, you know what? And it's not just black women. So don't let me just say that. There's a lot of black men too. They'll be saying shit like, Nicki's crazy. Why is she saying this? She's so successful. She ain't But they don't. But the real talk of it all is that they only pay attention to Nicki because they're not really interested in Cardi. They just want you to make you think that you're really interested. You're really not. And the sad part about it is you only really watch Nicki, so you don't see the shady shit that Cardi do. Because the probably thing is that you're probably more of an Instagram fan, and you know that she's building up her Twitter now and just saying crazy shit and just trying to get attention, in my opinion, right? But yeah. Yeah. Y'all don't see it because you're not really interested like that. You're more of an Instagram picture liker. You don't really see the shade and see the likes and see who she responds to. And Nicki is that much of a bad bitch that she's never quoted anybody with that face in them quotes, with that name in them quotes, with anything of that remnants in them quotes. Never. Too much love, too much. Even when you think you get to the post first and say some negative shit, it's already 500 comments of love. Y'all niggas will never stop it. Even with the hate farms, I'm telling you, I started commenting on some of these people who was making comments. Have you ever noticed this? With some of the people who make these comments where, like, say Nicki posts something, right? And then under the post, they'll be like mid, or they'll say something. If you go to their page, it's always NBA Youngboy in the description. It's like they've made all of these pages, and all they do is kind of like just keep saying crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be paying attention. You got to be smarter than that. You got to be smarter than that. These people be bored. These people be trying to stop some shit and trying to go viral off of saying some shit to somebody. Shit is whack. But, you know, I feel like low-key when I get older, I'm gonna be a fucking psycho, because I feel like my mind is always going and trying to uncover some shit and trying to figure out what is the reason behind, like, who's doing this? Like, who is constantly making these comments? And every time I click on the person's page, it's some NBA Youngboy fan or Warrior fan, or it's some weird shit. And I'm like, these people are invested. These people are mad. That shit is making them mad. If she made it to year 15 and then did it like when niggas was hating back then, what make you think she can't make it 5 more years? What make you think she can't make it 5 more years after that? Because she could literally not do another album for the next 5 years after this and this tour or whatever. What makes you think that she could just literally do features and just be around and just what? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It really don't. So let's see. What time is it? Damn, it's 9:35, and I said 9:30 was my limit. What did I make it to? We went over the Ice Spice. We talked about the Young Blue. Bishop Whitehead, yo. I just feel like this whole situation is crazy with Bishop Whitehead, and I don't understand. Like, this is why I truly feel. I feel like the woman who went to the church, I felt like if she knew, I ain't gonna say that she planned it or whatever, but she stated on Larry Reid's channel that she walked to the front of the church and started talking in tongues and, all of that. And see, I try to think carefully because I don't like to hate on nobody hustle, whether it's, listen, you got to be able to decipher, and make the best decisions for your life. If you feel like that church is the best, is where you should go to get your word and, your ministry, fine. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was just crazy. I couldn't believe that he just kind of like pounced on her. Like, damn. I want to be funny and I ain't even going to say it because I know y'all know what I'm thinking about and I'm not going to do it. I wanted to say it in some funny way, but I ain't going to do it. It just, when I tell you, I ain't like the way that happened, especially to a woman. And then she showed her neck. To me, that looked like a deep ass gash in her neck. Let me see if I could bring this up real quick on the Shade Room, or let me see who has it. Give me 1 second. When I talked about this before, I was like, yep, this is definitely a drill pastor. How does it just yap her by her throat and just, And then they said that she was trying to charge towards the wife and the baby. I mean, when I watched the interview on Larry Reid's channel, she did seem like, she was in her right mind. She was well-spoken. And I pay attention to that when people are talking. And she said she wasn't there for any issue, but that's the only thing I kind of question. Like, why would you go there and then go in? I mean, she was there by faith, I guess. And maybe she didn't feel like walking to the front of the church and speaking in tongues. Maybe she didn't feel like anything was, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with doing that. I don't feel like she should have felt like she was in danger or anything either. Like, shit, who would have thought that if you walked towards the front of the church? I don't know. You think he had a flashback and maybe thought to the robbery when that happened, and he maybe thought that she was trying to attack the wife? I don't know. I mean, it's questionable. Let's see. You can choose one pair to collab from. Hold on. I'm going to get to this real quick. All right. So let me bring this up. So this is from Larry Reid. She was on his show. She's beautiful too. I'm like, why the hell did he do this shit to her? I'm like, yo, this nigga is off the hook. And I'm telling you, if you do something like that to her, What do you feel like he doing to his wife behind closed doors? My heart be really going out to the women because sometimes y'all be in the middle of some shit you can't even get out of it. Like, yo, if you doing that and by the neck, that's some shit I don't even know. You shouldn't even do that to a dog.
Peace. The lie that I
Hold
would
on.
charge towards a woman and a baby. I am a mother.
Hold on a second. Stop sharing. Hold on a second. Now did you see his eye when he grabbed her neck? Yeah, that shit was crazy. I said, yo, this nigga, to be honest with you, if it was a guy, I probably wouldn't have. I don't think violence is funny at all, but I was like, is this nigga serious? Yo, to me, I don't know why, but I always think of how like dealing with people behind like closed doors. Like, how would you feel safe with a certain person? Like, to me, he has very erratic behavior. I don't know. And maybe I'm like, you know what's so crazy though? I do know this. Depending on like who you speak to and who you meet and where they're from, right? So like me, I'm from upstate. A person who live in New York City, they could experience life in just different ways, and certain things may be normal to them. Erratic behavior is not normal to me. I'm sorry. It's just not like, and I know that you grow up with a lot of seeing a lot of different things depending on where you grow up at. And that's not to say that I haven't seen some crazy shit either, but like, I don't know. I feel like when you grow up in New York City, you see a lot more. But he has a rap sheet that's long as hell. And you know what? The reason why I try to just be careful of what I say is because on some real shit, I see how hard it is out here. How hard it is out here to survive. He probably figured that, he scammed and he did whatever in the past. He's like, well, shit, how else can I get money? And maybe, this is his way that he felt like, okay, I can make it doing this. And it may not be right. I mean, a lot of people do things that's wrong. But at the end of the day, people have to pick their poison. If you want to go to a church like that, let those people go. That's what I said. I can't speak out against nobody's business because honestly, and even with all of the press that this situation has gotten, if that is the decision that you want to make and that's the church that you want to visit, go. I would never tell nobody not to go. No, go make your own assessment. I would never, if that was somebody, obviously my family or my nieces, of course, I would probably advise something more, Everybody got to hustle. Look at Kwame. He's a pastor now, ATL. Kwame who? Listen, I know how hard it is. I'm going to be on some real shit like this. I know how hard it is. He probably got them PPP loans and did whatever. He want to floss. I know it's the fucked up way, but when I look at him, like even when I seen him doing this interview, he had this Fendi sweater on. I say, yo, this nigga is a flosser. Like he's just trying to just floss, and I know that his mind, like, yeah, I was on Channel 6 with the motherfucking Fendi. I know the mentality. You know what I'm saying? So from Detroit, that was our mayor. Oh, okay. Hey, you could tell in your thumbnail that Cardi is plotting something with ICE. You never know. Ain't no fabric tell me eating. Yeah. He looked real devilish. So listen, I was trying to find the video of that actual. See, I don't know if I play that, will my video get hit? Because how they be highlighting certain things. But I feel like a lot of other people played it. Hold on. Update: Bishop Whitehead denies choking. This nigga fronting. Yo, I can't believe that shit happened, fam. Like, I felt like just a couple of days ago, I mean, just, a few weeks ago with that whole robbery, it's like this shit just gets worse. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Let's bring this up. I couldn't believe this shit. This nigga look crazy. If this is the type of... Yo, I don't even want to say the channel, but my friend had me dying. You look it up for yourself. So this channel that I love, she had in her title one day, she was called, what did she say? What did she call the pastors? She called the pastors pulpit pimps. What the fuck is a pulpit pimp? At first, I was thinking that a pulpit pimp was maybe is he like luring the woman in, but no, a pulpit pimp is, I guess, the type of pastor to take your money and he's pimping you. I guess maybe he's not really doing what he supposed to say that he gonna do, and I don't know, but that shit was just crazy when I seen that in her titles, like pulpit pimps. That's crazy. Oh man. So let's pull this up. Yo, why I can't hear it?
Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures.
Let me stop sharing this. Give me one moment. Give me a. Oh, that's what the issue is. All right. Let me bring that back up. If you just now getting here, please make sure that you thumbs up the video, subscribe. I'm about to play this and then I'm getting the hell up out of here because I got something to do. All right. So where is it? Come on. All right.
Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Hear the audio. I can't hear that shit. Yo, that nigga really yapped her. What? That's crazy. Hold on a second. I want to check something. The shade room. I'm probably gonna have to restart my computer because I should be doing that sometimes. I don't know why. Damn, that pizza look good. I don't even be eating pizza like that, but that shit look good when I just scroll past it. All right. So let's get it. This is crazy. That nigga look nutty. Could you imagine what he do to his? I don't want to say that. Hold on. All right. So. All right. How we gonna share this?
Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Ooh! Oh my God!
Grab her out. Grab her out. Now you gonna grab her out. Grab her out.
Grab her out.
Grab her out.
Grab her out. Grab her out. That's a good. Yo! What? Grab her out.
Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Ooh, that was wrong.
Grab her out. Grab her out. Now you gonna grab her out.
Grab her out.
Grab her out.
Grab her out.
Grab her out. Get upstairs. Grab her. Grab her. Grab her.
What?
Press whatever charge you want.
Wow, homie. That shit crazy.
Amen. Amen.
Wow.
You're not gonna come in my space. I feel threatened. Amen. 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 Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Ooh.
Now go over here. Go over here. Grab her out. Grab her out. Now you're gonna grab her out. Grab her out.
Grab her out. Grab her out.
Grab her. Grab her.
Grab her.
Grab her.
Grab her.
Press whatever charge you want.
Harpo. Harpo. Grab her. Grab her. That nigga's not playing. Them suits on. Hold on a second. We check this nigga for the necklace. Like this. That shit. You know, Fox said this. We on some next shit. Hold on. I want to see something else. He responded, right? That nigga crazy. That nigga, yo.
Pro woman, and but these people were sent into my church to disrupt my church, and this lady went towards my wife to attack her and my daughter.
Yo, I can't really. Yo, I'm telling you, a McGrimey nigga. Me sit up here and chat and say all type of foolishness and crazy, and people probably say me bad mind. Me not gonna say it. Me gonna let you say it. Me let you think and ponderosa and all that. So, yo,
family. She was 8 months at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not going to happen again.
Yeah.
So for everybody that that feels whatever they want to feel, y'all can feel whatever y'all want to feel.
Right.
No, I didn't choke her. No, it was nothing like that. I grabbed her and escorted her out the way she needed to be escorted out. And I asked her, I said, "You're going to be removed. You got to pro woman." And but these people were sent into my church. Remove. You gotta leave. And she walked back. This is something y'all can't see, but we have video in the church. We have video in the church. Okay, we have video in the church, and we also know who was behind it. You know, and they want me to say their name because all they want is followers. You gotta leave. And she walked back. This is something y'all can't see, but we have video in.
Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Ooh, that was not right, yo.
Let's give Jesus a round of applause.
That was, hold on.
Let's
Can I
give
just
Jesus
hold on?
A round of applause.
You know what? Let me just say this, right? And you know what? Let's be honest through our own lens. The woman said that when she was walking towards, you know, when she was walking up that way, she said she was talking in tongue. Can I ask you, by the way that her demeanor looked from the back, would you think that she was being peaceful? I don't know. I'm just trying to be objective about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you, did you take her energy from the back that, I don't know. Like, could you hear her clearly enough to say, like, whether she was speaking in tongue? So let's do that one more time. It wasn't right that he put his hands on her either way. But to me, do you feel was that, if somebody was walking towards you like that, do you feel as though,
let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Oh.
Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Oh. All right, so let's get off of that. That's that. And again, that's not going against anybody. See, somebody says you feel like she was hostile. What kind of pastor? She's not walking fast or anything to me. The devil has been talking to men. This is hilarious to me. I promise I'm crying, left my ass up. His response is funnier. Yeah, that nigga made. Let's see. So that's that. And then I think before I get up out of here, there was a video from Larry Reed that he had the victim on the show. And you seen this bullshit earlier from Portia. Portia, she knew exactly what she was doing when she posted this. I don't understand why she posted this and why she didn't delete it. She's trying to be funny. Guys, calm down. I love Nicki Minaj. I saw this and posted it quickly, thinking it was a salute to all these queens, including Queen Nicki Minaj. No news here, no shade either. Y'all got to chill. I literally just used her song in my video a day ago. I don't know. What you think of it? I feel like it's something to like. Why didn't she delete that shit? So yeah, make sure you also check out Young Blue's song.
Never was the type to be next. I'm the
Nope, you know that you're gonna get a copyright strike for that when I play that on my video. All right, so let's check out Mr. Whitehead.
So I told her, let them record. They began recording, and she began to outburst and to cause a big disturbance in my church.
Fendi.
Said, come on over here. Now on the side is where I have people line up for prayer. So she came up over here, not to the pulpit. Everybody keeps saying that I invite her in the pulpit. You have to be a minister to be in the pulpit in my church. So she came on the side and she began to yell at me. She began to cuss me out and say whatever she wanted to say. I let her say what she wanted to say, and I'm going to be posting more video because you guys didn't see the video inside of the church, so you'll be able to see everything. So she came over, she cursed me out, called me all type of names. So all right, me and my church started to pray. And I said, now you have to go. You have to get out. You have to go. What you guys don't see on camera is that she started to walk back to leave, and then she spit back around. And she came back again to make a scene. So I told her, let them record. They began recording, and she began to outburst and to cause a big disturbance in my church. So I said, come on over here. And on the side is where I have people line up for prayer.
All right, let's get off of that. I'm over that shit. So listen, I wanted to bring this up from this channel that I support, but she's funny as hell. So she's talking about that. That's where I got that pulpit pimps. Hold on. We ain't even gonna get into what. Hold on. All right, so let's just play this and then I'm getting up out of here. Make sure that you check out Tanya TKO on make sure you check out Tanya TKO on YouTube.
You can take the position back in your own life. I can't get no help in it.
What type of ignorance is this? Let's talk about that. Number one, men are very visual. And the more he gets used to your looks, the more he'll just become accustomed to your looks. Doesn't matter how beautiful you begin, beauty shifts. Not only does your perception of a person's beauty shift, but youth fades. We start talking about how there's a woman in it, and nigga, why, when she come in the room, that needs to be you. And it's like, it's too much. We got women jumping through too many damn hoops. I'm so tired of the positing as if there's something that women have to do to keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. If your man is entangling himself up with another woman, he has already made the choice and the decision that he's going to invite other female energy into your relationship. If he's looking at younger and prettier, there is no way to study that because youth fades. And imagine the audacity. Imagine the audacity of telling a woman who has been with a man that she should study somebody else who he has decided to give his interest to. You know your man. If he is entangling himself with something new, it's because he wants to be with someone who does not know him. Listen, by no means am I telling you to quote unquote, let yourself go or not take an interest in your looks and all of that. But what I'm telling you is stop pretending as if it is a woman's job to try to wrangle the attention of her man. People who want to be in a relationship, in a long-term committed monogamous relationship, first of all, there's no excuse for cheating. What is he talking about? If she got your nigga, why that need to be yours? It's too much. Stop acting as if men are mindless, senseless beasts. Grown men must govern themselves. If he wants to stay, he'll do the work to make his union last. Relationships take constantly choosing each other. And a lot of these pulpit pimps act like it's the woman's job to wrangle her man's attention when word on the street is men need to do the internal work to make worthwhile women even want to be in relationship with them. When are we going to start talking about the elephant in the room and the fact that 80% of divorces are initiated by women? As much as we keep telling women they can't keep a man, these men are behaving in such a way that women don't want to keep them. As much esteem as women gain from having healthy, functional relationships, why is it that they are constantly throwing these fish back out into the ocean if the getting is so damn good? And I know that there are going to be men who are going to come out here and be like, wow, you single ladies, where's your husband? It's just, oh, this, that, and the other. Wait for it. And I want you all to start responding to these men and just be like, well, listen, if men are that damn good, why don't you get yourself a husband? If on average, that we have to be assessing our worth and value based on whether or not we're in relationship with a man. If they're that damn good, why don't you go get yourself a husband and see if you can jump through all of those hoops? It's like I'm tired of listening to women contracting all of this dis-ease because they're doing all of this work behind the scenes. It's like people don't understand. I life coached for years. And one of the things that I found is that married women were tired, just so damn tired. They are doing so much with the kids, with the home, with their husbands, and then they don't even have the time left for themselves. Condition women to accept so much less. And this is part of the reason that millennials are opting out of relationships altogether and the difficulties that millennials are facing in coupling up. And women have seen Generation X and the generation before them. Millennials are between 26 and 41 right now. That's the prime dating age. And yet millennials are having less and less children. Why?
Yeah, that's true. So shout out to Tanya TKO. Tanya,
we have been doing.
Get your ass off my screen. Who the fuck is? Hold on. Yeah, so shout out to her. Make sure you check out Tanya TKO. I love her channel. She be having me cracking up. Oh, you be watching her channel too? Yep, she be having some good shit. So I like to promote stuff because my viewership on my channel is a lot of women. So when I have the time to play stuff like that, and plus you already see her on my wall anyway. I already have her on my wall of like, you know, that's one of the first channels that I used to really watch somebody who really vlogged and talked about stuff. And even though that I'm a man, like I still love her because I like her because she's well spoken. Like, and I told her that like over the years, like that was the one thing that attracted me to her. Is like her personality. She's just like, I love her. So I've been following her since like 2007 or 8. She's crazy. Like she was on YouTube when it first started. She used to do all types of content, be writing on boards and shit like that. And she, you know what stuck out to me, well, especially living in upstate New York. I'll be like, all right, I'm about to go down to New York City for the weekend. I'm like, so what should I do? Let me look up this. And how I found her was I was just looking for vlogs of New York City, of like whatever, like tourist vlogs, or I don't know what I was looking up, right? So I found her, and then she was just doing all of these videos and like just was saying how like the Bronx, she was like the shopping area in the Bronx was whack. Not whack, but she was just saying like, if you came there or whatever, she was just like, and you ain't know nothing about the area, what would you think about it? She was like, if you was on the strip. And at the time she was like, I would think that the people here like the same stuff over and over. Cause she was like, that's all it was. Hip hop clothing, sneaker stores. That's all you really see. But people buy that shit though. But you know, a lot of places in New York, they have a lot of variety. I guess you got to go more probably into the city to get a lot of different other things. But I'm pretty sure it's little gems everywhere. I love Tanya. Yeah, I do as well. So what's her channel name? Tanya TKO. Yep. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see. Hold on a second. Shit. Let me see if I can find it because she reposted this video. She reposted this just for my niece. Hold on. This was like last year. She does a lot of videos. Yep, she reposted this for my niece. Let me see. That was 10 months ago. It was definitely a year ago. I'm happy my mind be clicking like that, and then you able to just find the content quicker. Yo, hold on. Hold on. I can't find it. I know she reposted it for my niece because my niece was here and she was like, I'm gonna repost this video. Where the hell is it at? If I can't find it quick, I'm about to get up off of here because I was supposed to leave anyway. Hold on. Let me see if I could find it. It was a repost. Anyway, check her channel out. She got a lot of dope content. You'll find yourself just going through it. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here because I can't find it quickly as possible. I thought it was some certain keywords that I looked up, but it's not. Hold on. I think it's this. Okay, I obviously wasn't. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this is a little gem too. Hold on. So I'm going to play this before I get up out of here. Hold on. Why is it quiet? All right. Hold on. All right, so let's bring this up. This was one of her earlier videos when she was in her little loft doing her skincare business and shit like that. I used to always watch her videos. So let's see. So this one is called Get Mr. Right to Fall in Love with You, 7 Easy Steps. So just put Tanya TKO 7 Easy Steps. This is a funny, I could watch her shit and just listen to it. All right, so wait, why is it not playing? I know the wife.
More goth, or whether you're corporate, or whether you're a little anything. Find a style, experiment with different clothing. You and your girlfriend should have a clothes swap party where you guys swap clothing between one another, and you try like things that like your friends don't wear. You try that on, and you make it into a new style for yourself. Try different things until you find a style that is right. Oh, let me show you what else. Oh, honey, me? How about I don't fall? Me, I wear 5-inch heels. Not because they look good on other people, but because this is what I like and it looks good on me. Look around on YouTube for people who are doing their makeup tutorials and their videos. Find a hairstyle that works for you. I love this. I did a video the other day with the long weave on, or the long wig. That's not what I love. This is what I love, and I like the people who I attract with my short hair showing all of my beautiful facial features, etc. So that's A. B. C, get hobbies. And later on down the line, we're going to talk about how that comes into play with the secret that I'm going to reveal. Get some hobbies that you enjoy doing. If somebody asks you, how do you spend your free time? What will you say? Oh, nothing. Oh, I'm only working. What are some of the things that you like to do naturally? Find something that you can be passionate about, whether it's quilt making, whitewater rafting, wall climbing, kayaking. I personally love to kayak. I do. I like to, and you guys know I love to travel. So I do things that are part of my personality. This is really going to help you when we get to number 7. The most important part of this video, when we get to that, having hobbies, doing photography, painting, dancing, whatever it is that comes naturally to you, that you like to do, that expresses, which is uniquely you, do that and hone in on that. It's going to come in handy. Know your self-worth. Know what you're worth before you put yourself out there. If you go to market, let's say you go to the flea market and you have something to sell. If I say, oh, this is my nature's erase, I go to the flea market and people are like, how much does it cost? And I'm like, you tell me, how much do you want to pay for this? How do you want to treat this? No, honey, you don't leave that up to other people to decide. You know your worth. You know what it is that you deserve. Just imagine, but I can't go into full detail in this video, or this video will be an hour long. But just imagine how it is that you want to be treated. Know how it is that you deserve to be treated. And honey, oh, don't expect anything less. You hear me? Nothing less than the idea that you created for yourself. Because if not that person, another person will treat you how you deserve to be treated. But first, you have to set the standard within you. I did a video yesterday or the day before yesterday called Does Size Matter? And I was all pumped up in that video. My cleavage was like airbags under my chin. I was talking about male penis size. And because I had my cleavage pumped up, people decided to tell me that I was a slut or a hoe or all this other stuff. And I'm like, no, honey, you ain't going to talk to me like that. And I started blocking people and being like, oh, you need to learn how to take criticism. No, baby. Listen, this is my life. This is my body. I do what it is that I choose to do with my body. And I know how I deserve to be spoken to with or without my cleavage. Honey, you're going to respect me. On Facebook, on YouTube, or off, honey, when I walk down the street, you respect me and nothing less. Get blocked over here. You don't decide how I get treated. I do. And you decide how you get treated. Know your worth. I did a video called Know Your Worth. Look it up.
Yeah, she be wildin'. She be going in.
Is be a captain. Save yourself. Hear what I'm saying?
Facts.
Save yourself, honey. Don't wait for no man to come around and save you from your life. Save yourself. Make your life how you want your life to be so that nobody has to come in there and rescue you. If you feel like you're not educated enough, go get your education, baby. If you feel like you're not making enough money, honey, do something to make some more money. Whether it's going back to school, taking a course, go getting your EMT license, learning how to be a nurse's aide, learning how to fix refrigerators and air conditioners, whatever it is, make your money, baby. Do what you got to do to take care of yourself, because the last thing you want is to attract the type of man who's coming in there trying to fix a broken bird with her wing, then feeling like he owns those wings, baby. Fix your own wings first. That way, when you go to market, you know how much what it is that you're putting out there is worth, honey, and you know what to demand in exchange for that. Listen to me. Because you know what? People ask, oh, we're going to get into it. What is it? Oh, in the next point, we're going to get into this point. I'm going to further delve on that on number 2. But what I'm saying is save yourself. Don't be wallowing in the misery of a life that you don't want to be in, hoping that some man is going to swoop down on his magical horse like they did in the fairy tales and rescue you from a life that you don't want to be in. Honey, if you don't want to be in that life, what makes you think somebody else wants to be in it? The last thing you want to do is drag some child into it with a man who has abandoned you. So listen, you better know your worth, honey. You better, take care of yourself first and foremost. Because if you can't do it, if you don't think you're worth taking care of, listen, I buy myself flowers when I feel like it. I should pull them down off the wall, but I don't want to go into a segue. But I buy myself flowers. Listen, honey, cultured pearls for real, not costume jewelry. These were picked from the ocean, baby, because I deserve it. Oh, honey, yes. Honey, I invest in myself, but you should see what I eat. The people who came to my loft party, I talked to you about it. Organic, honey. I'm drinking 64 ounces of water a day. I take care of myself. You take care of you too.
That's a fact. I love her channel though, yo. And if you can kind of tell, she has a very good energy, and her energy has been consistent over the years since I met her from the beginning till now. So this is somebody who I vouch for. So like support her channel, go over there, like, you know, watch her videos. I'm pretty sure you'll love it over there. She always saying some slick shit, and she's smart, she's witty. I just love her channel. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you understand me, you'll understand why. Like, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great evening and be safe. And I'm gonna holla at y'all later. Peace.